Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for taking the time to click onto the video. My name is Alan and this is Crooked Hooks Fishing, and behind me I have what I have been working all winter on. I am proud to show off my 2023 Coosa FD, and this is a heavily modified boat. So let's take a peek. So as you can tell from all of the drone footage, there has been quite a few modifications made to this boat. About 2 or 3 videos back, I did my DIY lighting video, and so you will know that this whole thing is rigged with lights as well as the light pole and the light bar. So I've got everything done into this. But we're going to start at the back and we're going to work our way all the way forward. I don't want to waste any time. I don't want this to be a super long video. I just wanted to showcase some of the modifications that I have made that are very easy to do. So if you want to try them out, I mean, that's just a small number of parts. If there's any parts at all, if you have any questions, just leave a comment down on the video. I'll be more than happy to respond to you and get an answer to you as quick as I can. But right now we're going to start right here at the back. Obviously, we got the Visicarbon Light Pro by Yak Attack. Now, I did want to point out almost every single accessory on here is by Yak Attack. No, I am not sponsored by Yak Attack, but do they have the best products on the market for the kayakers? I would say so. The only aftermarket stuff that I have on here that is not Yak Attack is my live scope pole, and that's only because Yak Attack doesn't make one. So hopefully when they come out with the Switchblade Live, nudge, nudge, I'll be switching that into what I actually really want. So again, right now we've got the Yak Attack Visicarbon Pro. Now the Visicarbon Pro is actually really nice because it's a one-piece modular design, so it's just held together by the elastic cords. I got the one with the mighty mount so I could put it back so I didn't have to take up any of my track. I just added the mighty mount to it. And then of course you have your twisty light. All you have to do is turn and you've got a nice light on the end of your pole, so as dusk starts coming around, you are more than visible with the orange flag and the light on top. Safety first, guys. Always make sure that you have that visibility factor. Last year I had the unfortunate event of actually being flipped in my kayak from a guy in a pontoon boat that was ignoring the wake rule, and he flipped my whole boat. And it can happen. It doesn't matter how good of a boat you have, how big of a boat you have. If you're gonna flip, it's gonna flip. Next on the list is the Yak Attack Black Pack with the short stack add-on. The Black Pack I wanted to really upgrade to, just because of, again, the reputation and the amount of storage. This is the 13 by 16, and then I have the 13 by 16 short stack on top. So I have plenty of storage there in a 4-inch bunker there, and then I can undo the main storage. And there I have my 8-inch. Now you'll also notice by stock, usually a lot of people have 2 to 3 tether tubes. I have 8 full tether tubes on here, so I can do 8 rods on the Black Pack. Add the 2 flush mount rod holders that come standard on the Coosa. The rod tubes that go in the front on either side, and my Omega rod holder. I'm looking at a 13 rod capacity if I absolutely wanted it. Am I ever going to have 13 rods on my boat? I highly doubt it. I also, while I'm back here, I will point out that I did get a Rotogrip paddle here. Rotogrip. This is a third party. This isn't Yak Attack. I wish it was, but it's not. And that's just for my catch board, just to hold the catch board in place. Yak Attack cup holder. And then I just got an aftermarket bag. It's a nice little army duffel bag. Connected to the back of the seats and then strapped in with D-clips. So I've actually got plenty of storage. I've got 4 pockets plus an internal, and it's completely water resistant. Ideally, with the amount of storage and everything with the back, I really didn't want to mess around too much with how much storage I was going to have. I wanted to make sure that there was going to be enough storage regardless. I wanted an open deck, and I wanted a majority of the storage to the sides or to the back. That just gives me a lot of options when it comes to the availability of my gear and switching out rather quickly. So changing over to the seat, you'll notice I have the Omega rod holder here. I have a small articulating arm with a camera mount here, so that way I can shoot over my shoulder. And then again, within arm's reach, we have the Yak Attack track pack, and it's the 2-pack. And that is the Yak Attack track pack there. And then I have it so it opens out. So on the inside of this one, I have my tools, my lighter ones. Now I don't know if Frontenac Outfitters is carrying the trays for the track pack or not, but I did get these gifted to me. They're little, these are the 5x1 trays, so you get 5 compartments. And you can either do 2 trays, or you can do 1 tray, and you can put these little spacers on, and it leaves the bottom open for whatever else you want. So I've got my pilot knife, I've got my wire clippers, I've got my torch, I've got my crazy glue and stuff like that in there. So that's the top one. And then the bottom one is all terminal tackle, and this is the 2x4 tray, and this one I actually have 2 full trays. I have all of my weights and sinkers and terminal tackle there, leaders, and then I have all my hooks, spare hooks, bladed jigs. Ouch, those are sharp, be aware of that. And I have my treble heads and drop shot hooks. So I have all of that into the track pack, which is a considerable amount in that little box. The track pack is really, really ideal for the people that want to minimize the amount of space that their storage takes, especially if you get the double stack. Financially, it is actually a better deal to get the double stack and just mount it to your existing rails that are already on your kayak and double up on the storage space. The tackle trays I know are available on Amazon. They are official Yak Attack products. I don't know if Frontenac Outfitters has them or not. I will look into that though and let you guys know. If not, you can go onto Amazon.ca and they do have those there. Double roto grip for the paddle. That's you know, it's a paddle holder. I'm not going to go into too much detail. The pedal drive. The pedal drive is the new Mark IV pedal drive system. So the Mark IV pedal drive system is the improvement on the Mark III, which I believe ended in 2021 or 2022, and it was replaced by the Mark IV. The Mark IV, this thing is like, it's like butter. This thing is so easy to pedal, it's so smooth, and it's quiet. It runs on a belt, not on a chain, so this is a very, very quiet system, and you never have to worry about it. The Mark IV drive also comes with a little tiny gear track on it, and that's where I actually put my phone mount. So I can have my phone mount here, and it's a lockable phone mount, so I'm not going to lose it. And that way I have my phone at easy access to take pictures of my fish, which is absolutely fantastic. If you are going to invest in a pedal system, I think the Mark IV is the way to go if you're going with a Jackson kayak. Yeah, there's a lot of older Jacksons and stuff out there. You know, you can get a secondhand one, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think if you're going to make the expenditure into a Jackson kayak, I would definitely look at something with a Mark IV pedal drive. I mean, even their basic pedal drive models like the Jackson Bite do come with a Mark IV drive. So you can get a very affordable platform, whether it be recreational, whether it be for fishing, and still have the modern upgrade just to make your life all that easier. At the front, we've got the compartment hatch and the modular rod tubes. Inside here, I have my battery and my GS10 for my live scope. Now, obviously, the wiring looks like a mess because you just they give you so much extra wire. And the thing is the way it's run, because you can't really just ball it all up and then just run it that way. It has to come in this way, so you have all this extra cord, and I just wasn't, for the purposes of this video, I wasn't bothered to wrap it all up. But if you remember from the video before, I've got all of my wiring harnesses and everything inside, so that connects everything to the power. Finally, for the coup de grace, or the piece de resistance, is my Garmin 75 SV, newly upgraded with the Garmin Panoptix LV32 system. People ask why I didn't go with the 34. The reason I didn't go with the 34 is because the resolution on this doesn't really support the 34. I mean, it supports the 34, but the resolution only goes so high on a 7-inch, so there's really no point for it. So I saved the money, put that towards the pole and the additionals and stuff like that in order to facilitate this. So this is the arm that I got. I don't mind saying the thing. This is a Summit Productions arm. It's telescopic, so it will go down 3 different stages. And then it has this nice handle. It was actually just the plastic handle. I just went to the dollar store and got a bicycle grip, and it, you swear to God it was part of it. It works really good. The mount for the pole, because Yak Attack doesn't actually make a live scope mount, I don't feel bad about saying the brand of this. This is a Brocraft trolling motor stabilizer. It's not actually a mount for the pole, but it does everything that you need it to do. Now, once Yak Attack comes out with a proper live scope pole, I will probably invest in that and then resell this. But for the purposes of what it's needed for, I mean, yeah, it worked good. And it also has quick release, so I can actually take this whole thing right off. So when I need to get the boat moving or anything like that, I can take the pole right off if I want to. Because the one thing about this is it doesn't hold that up very well. Oh, one of my clips popped off. What do you know? There we go. So yeah, so I'll probably just take it off and just put it down here beside the seat. Just pop the thing off, lay it down, and then pedal for days. Got my Omega rod holder. I got a nice little custom shield from a gentleman out in Belleville. I've actually shared his link in a couple of the groups, but he 3D prints these visors. He even puts the Garmin logo and the type, and he's got a really reasonable price and available shipping. And I saved about 2/3 the cost of what a first party one would be, and he printed this up and it just snaps right on, and it's beautiful. So there's the Garmin, and then the whole platform is actually held up with the Boondocks landing gear system for easy access to in and out of the water. So there it is, guys. Now, a lot of people name their boats, and it's a pretty big deal for a lot of people. And my last boat, I did have a name for my boat in honor of my daughter, and I hadn't yet named the Coosa. Now, my grandfather is the one who got me into fishing way back when I was like 4 years old, out on Desert Lake with nothing more than a split shot, a hook, and a live minnow. And he swore by that tactic for many, many years. And my grandfather's name was Hubert Murphy. And so as far as the name for my boat, this boat is going to be taking a lot of really big record bass in. I have many, many plans for this boat. So in honor of my grandfather, my boat is going to be known as Lord Murphy's Revenge. So, Murph, you got a ride anytime you want to come down and visit. And hopefully, he'll bring me some luck this season. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the walkthrough of the boat, I would really appreciate it if you would hit a like and a subscribe up onto the video. It helps out a small channel like me greatly. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I will certainly get back to you. And other than that, that's all I got for you. This boat wraps everything up for today. And hopefully I'll see you out on the water. And as always, keep your heads above the water. Have a good one.